Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. We are Velastri. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us today. Beautiful beings, we have uploaded the collective weekly reading for the 13th to the 19th of March 2023. We have also been uploading spirit messages for each sign for what's to come within 60 days of watching the reading, of integrating the energies, powerful activations and healings and integrations with the reading. So if you would like to understand the energies within at this time, those readings will be quite useful to you. And for now, let us see what Spirit would like to bring for us today, beautiful beings. We'll look at the numerology. 9 of diamonds, which is the 9 of pentacles. So yes, 9 of diamonds, 9 of pentacles. This week, 9's all about endings. So endings to bring you into the 9 of pentacles, which is independence, which is you standing on your own 2 feet, which is you feeling empowered, you feeling strengthened, you feeling full and satisfied and resourceful, not really needing to ask for many things because you're feeling quite self-sufficient and stable. So this week is an end to instability, an end to codependency, an end to external things taking away from your power. It's an end to you feeling unstable or unsure. You're coming to the 9 of diamonds, 9 of pentacles frequency this week, which is that divine empowerment, a beginning of you finally building within the stability of source within you. Very powerful numerology for this week. Okay, let's pull some tarot. At the center of the read, you have the 5 of Cups. Within, you have the 3 of Cups. Without, you have the King of Cups, a lot of water energy, emotional body coming through, a lot of sacral chakra healing this week. Or at this time rather, not this week. Okay. Below we have the moon. Okay. And crowning. Crowning we have the King of Wands. And beneath the deck we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, so we've got number 55. This is beneath the deck, overall energy, and the center of the reading, the heart of the reading, 5-5. So changes and transformation. And with the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, it can be a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a challenge for these changes and transformation to be released. You are asked to really let go this week, to go with the flow, not to almost argue with yourself, second guess yourself, not to backtrack, for we feel it's a time for you to release, and you might be having to release things that are really, that meant much to you, that were of importance to you. Things that really felt a great deal for you, whether it is a relationship, a situation, or an experience, a hobby, a way of being, a way of expressing yourself, which used to really mean much to you, which had value to you, you are to release. And with the 5 of Wands, it might be a bit of a challenge to let this go this week. Almost like a second guessing yourself, wondering, should I have let that go? Should I really let this go? I can feel, or maybe you've let something, you've already released something and now it's coming back and you're wondering, was it a good idea to let it go? And Source is saying, yes, commit to the new energy, commit to the transformation, commit to the change. You are learning how to release that which used to be a conditioned emotional response, so a comfort zone, or something you were conditioned or programmed to love and enjoy, something you came accustomed to loving and enjoying, which no longer serves you now. And you're stepping into a higher frequency of things, a higher frequency of experiences, a higher frequency of situations and relationships, which truly honor who you are at this time. There's a transformation to the heart space, to what you enjoy, to what you think is important, to what you deem important or exciting or joyous or loving to you. It's taking now the shape of you, and Source is saying, don't worry about how it's going to come in here. 2 more cups. So new energy. It's time for new energy to come in to replace this. Don't doubt the releasing and the letting go process. The 3 of Cups within and the King of Cups without. Yes, this is your soul space. And in your soul space, you have a spiritual team working with you at this time. You have a lot of guides assisting you at this time within, for you to come into almost a celebration of you. Your guides are saying there are aspects of you you have not yet discovered which are to be celebrated, or there are aspects of you which you almost overlook, which are actually to be celebrated, which are to be realized and to be seen and to be celebrated. That's the word that's really coming through. And Source is saying at this time, what's coming through is everything that is stagnant, that is no longer honoring the source you are releasing in order for you to just remain with that which honors you. So everything that no longer aligns with source within you is being asked to be released, so that you only have that which is the source within you, which is the celebration, which is the love, which is the joy. And each and every single one of you will be experiencing this very differently. So apply it as it is. Some of you, it might be in career, some of you, it might be in relationships, some of you, it might be in romance, some of you, it might be in your own personal journey, in health, in wealth. It's really all varied. You will know where this applies, where you understand, okay, there's this thing, this situation, this person's experience, which I've been holding on to very long, and I need to let it go. Or even if I've let it go, I'm still lingering, I'm still holding on to it, I'm still mourning its loss, or I still have this attachment to it which needs to be released, because it is preventing the rest of me, the wholeness of me, to be seen. And this is what Source is saying. It's time for you to embody the King of Cups in the external, in the physical. And remember, the King is the divine masculine, nothing to do with gender, but rather with the action energy, the physical, the light, the seen realm. And it's time for all that is in the physical that you do, that you take action on, that you experience, that you feel, touch and taste, honors divine love, which is the King of Cups energy. That means it tends to you, it nurtures you, it loves you. So as you are actioning in this frequency, as you are creating within this energy in the physical, it tends to you, it loves you, it nourishes you, it doesn't take away from you, it doesn't deplete you. So that whatever you do, whatever experience you're having, it adds to you, it doesn't take from you. And right now you're releasing all the situations which, whenever you interacted with it, whenever you engaged in it, it took something from you. It was almost at a sacrifice. It was conditioned love. It required you to sacrifice something in order for you to receive it. There were strings attached to it. There was almost like a deficit, a depletion to you. As opposed to Source saying it's time for you now to receive things which are a celebration of you, that when you are taking action in them, when you're experiencing them, when you are engaging with them in the physical, they nourish you, they celebrate you, they love you, no matter what it is, no matter how challenging the path is, no matter how much work that path takes, the frequency, you just engaging in that energy nurtures you, loves you, and tends to you, because then you're creating within a path of love and abundance instead of a path of depletion and lack. And all of this is a healing happening with you at this time, and it'll happen in whichever area of your life is applicable to you. Below you have the moon, And above crowning, you have the King of Wands. So Source is saying, yes, so your mind is one with spirit, with the King of Wands coming through here. Again, a divine masculine frequency. So in the physical, you are now creating through that intuition, through that inner world. Here we are, the moon, the divine feminine frequency, that Piscean energy. You are now allowing the fish in the physical, in the light, to be free, to connect to Source, to intuitively be guided through Source, to flow. And that's what our Source is asking you to do. In order for you to release all these energies that no longer serve you, you need to be one with Source, because if you're trying to be within the mind and analyze it, you almost want to keep it. You keep clinging on to it. And Source is saying, let go, let go, let go. You're not losing yourself. You're simply releasing everything that's denying you from being in the empowerment of this King of Cups and King of Wands energy, which is the physical honoring Source, the physical honoring love, which is this physical form taking the shape of Source, taking the shape of love. And so it is for you this week to really be flowing and intuitive, and to go within for your guidance, to allow the action energy you're experiencing in the physical to be of Source, to be of divine Source. That is how you lead. That is how you take ownership. That is how you feel and can navigate these changes, because from that space of Source, there's no attachment. So if you are inspired to release something, there's no clinginess, there's no guilt, there's no obligation, there's no comfort in keeping it. It's you are happy to receive and you're happy to release, because at Source you're completely whole and you're content, and you're asked to really embody this within any space. If you are having thoughts of, oh, but I must keep it because it makes me feel safe, or if you are holding the physical responsible for your well-being, that is what's causing the distortion of energies. So Source is asking you to embody Source within the physical and flow and be intuitive in the space. You feel at ease whether the situation is there or not, whether the person is there or not. You do not require those physical experiences to be whole. You simply are whole. And then below, in the physical, in this body, as in the mind, you are now one of Source. You are in the solar plexus too, of the Wands energy, solar and mind. So you are really being guided by divine light. Then in the physical, illumination and manifestations, new manifestations now born of Source, with the moon card coming up, because now you are seen in your clarity. There's no longer illusion. You've taken off the masks. The Piscean energy is now awakened, where both fish in the shadow and in the light swim freely, with no constriction and definition and direction and confinement and limitation. They're free now to flow, bringing through the shape of Source, in the shadow, in the light, in spirit and in physical. So it is quite a powerful shift you are going through now, but it is all to bring you to this Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Diamonds energy, with you being self-sufficient, you standing on your own 2 feet, you being stable. You have everything and more that you need, without any codependency, without any thing in the physical, whole being responsible for your well-being. So release the second guessing, because it's quite uncomfortable to be asked to release something that always brought you comfort. It's quite uncomfortable to be asked to let go of something that always brought you fun and love and thrill, right? Those things that used to define you, the things that had ego identity. You identified yourself with those situations, with those people, with those experiences. And now that you're asked to release it, to find something new, it's a little bit, okay, but do I really want to let it go? I don't know who I am anymore. I feel lost. And Source is saying, fantastic. In the space of not knowing, you finally allow the new energy to come in. You're not defining yourself as this fixed known being, thus navigating life through the parameters of those restricted known energies. You are now to become the unknown frequency, which is Source, unconditional, limitless, unknown, ever flowing. And it's time for you to be at ease with this transformation. Yes, you are asked to release the restriction and remain within the fluidity, not release the restriction to then being to align to another restriction. No, which is what we want. We're craving that stability. We're craving that other definition. So saying, no, release completely to free, limitless expression, and remain there, limitless and flowing. Thus you remain Source, limitless and flowing. Blessed